Hello my darlings and welcome back to my channel. Today is vlogoween day 9 and we're doing a DIY project. We are going to do a Dollar Tree DIY today and we are doing a captured skeleton fairy. You're gonna need one strand of skeleton garland, some creepy cloth, reindeer moss or just some moss, some butterflies. Now these are the ones I had at my Dollar Tree and the ones that I liked, so I picked these up. But in the original tutorial they used different butterflies, but you use what you can find. Round glass cutting board, need a snow globe kit, scissors, a hot glue gun along with some glue sticks which you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. I already had them, so if you have to go out and purchase all of these items on your own, you can even get scissors from the Dollar Tree. Of course I had them. It's going to cost you $9 to do the entire project. It cost me a grand total of $5. So I had to purchase the stand, I had to purchase the snow globe, I had to get this, the moss, and the skeletons. I already had the creepy cloth. So I'm going to clear off my space and I'm going to get started. So you're going to need 2 of these guys. So you just want to cut 2 of them off of the garland. Alright, you're going to need 2 of your little skeleton dudes. And what you want to do with your skeleton guys is you want to cut off this top little knob right here. You want to cut that little top piece off right there. You can sand that down if you like. Make sure all these little pieces are cut off. Basically, you just want to remove that top part because we're not going to need it. So, and I don't like that he has a little nubbin on his chin, so there we go. So now our skeletons are prepped. Next you're going to get your butterflies. I got these butterfly clips, so hers are different than mine, I believe. I don't think hers were clips. I'm not sure. So you just want to take them off of the paper, and I'm sure it'd be easy to remove this clip on the back. Yes, just pull the clip right off because you're going to end up cutting these in half. You still want to be careful with them. Alright, and then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut right down the center. And really, you only need 1 pack. I ended up buying 2 packs. Alright. Mind you, if you get the ones that I got, you're gonna have glitter all over your hands. I sure hope this is in focus, guys. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of cut. You're just gonna kind of cut these a little bit at an angle, because that's what you want. You want to have like a little piece. You don't want it too bulky, but you want to keep it together so that the wings stay on there. Alright. Same thing with the second ones. Alright, so once you have your butterflies taken apart, you're just going to take some hot glue. Make sure your glue gun is nice and hot. You're going to take one of your skellies and right in this little space right here, you're going to take some hot glue, put that in that little space right there. Woo. That's one thing I hate about hot glue. Hot glue snot. And you're going to take your butterfly piece and you're going to put that, you're going to pop that right in. Now your first skeleton you're going to want to do with the wing coming out to the side. Alright, and I'm going to do the second one. Just like that. That's what you're gonna have. It's this little cute little skeleton, actually. Really cute skeleton, I think. Super cute. All right, so you're gonna set that one aside, and then the second one, you're gonna do the same thing. The only difference is the wings are gonna go straight out of the back. So, just like this. So, there you go. You got one skeleton with the wings out and one with the wings splayed. Alright, so you have your two skeletons, and you just want to set them, just want to set this one aside because you're not going to use him for a while. This guy, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to perform surgery. And you're going to go ahead and cut right below the knee. Right there and right there. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Then you're going to take your snow globe and you're going to take the base off and then pop this little piece. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this guy. You're going to take this guy and you're going to kind of fold his arms up a little so he's out of the way. But you're going to sit him down. You're going to glue him down on the base right there. Alright guys, once you have that and you've got your little skelly glued down, you're going to take his legs and you're going to give him like, you're going to make his legs crisscross. We're going to get into our moss here. And you're just going to pull out a little bit of moss because you don't need much of it, because you're just going to stuff it right in here and all around where he's sitting. Just like so, okay? Even though it is a dead fairy, you still want it to be pretty. Now very carefully, you want to get all of this contained inside here. So carefully get your wings and get your, it's gonna be hard at first to get it up in there, but make sure that you do. Try the best you can to get it up in there. Alright, so basically that's what you're looking for is your captured skeleton inside of the snow globe. Alright, so we're going to set that aside. We're going to clean up our area. Alright, so next we are going to grab our creepy cloth, and you're just going to want to take it and spread it out. I think you're going to want to cut it in half. I think she cut hers in half. Yeah, you've got this big space. Let me go ahead and move him over here and move him over here. So yeah, what you want to do is you just want to cut your creepy cloth in half. Alright, you're going to set one of them aside. Then you're going to get your little glass cutting board. And you're going to want to sit this in the middle, top side down, and then you just want to, basically you're going to fold this over on itself, and you're going to use a little bit of hot glue to hold it in place. Now be very careful because you don't want to burn yourself. And if you have too much of it, or you feel like you've got too much of it, just go ahead and trim some of that off because I feel like it's too thick. So you know, it's your project. Do what you want to do. So if any of the pieces are sticking up, just put a little bit of hot glue down. Be very careful because obviously this is fabric and you're putting hot glue on fabric, but you want to make sure it's even, so just spread that back out. Spread that out and make sure that you have an even floor for your fairy jailhouse to sit on. Alright, once you're satisfied, you're going to flip it over. Alright, and your bottom piece is done. Set that aside. Take your globe and take the other piece. I think I need to cut this piece in half because I think it is still too big for what we are trying to do. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece in half. Alright. And then you're going to take this piece and you're going to stretch it out over your snow globe. You're just going to move it around and stretch it out over your snow globe. Like that. Alright, and then you're going to take these pieces and you're going to basically wrap them around the base to where you're covering up this. And I'm a dummy. Forgot to put the bottom back on. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right back on. Go ahead and put this on and just screw it into place. So there we go. And now I'm just gonna push that back down over the edge. And if the front is not staying, you can always glue it down, which is what I'll probably do right here. Now you're going to take your other little fairy and you're going to take him, and you could use you can actually use a hairdryer, kind of bend him a little bit. You basically want his hands to go up. So you could use a blow dryer, or you could just hold it and bend it. It's up to you. But you basically want him standing behind with his hands on the globe. Twist and bend him around to where you need it to be, and then glue him just like this. So we're just gonna put some glue on each of his hands. And we're gonna take and we're gonna place him behind, just like that, and hold him steady. Basically, that is what you want. Alright, and then you're just going to take this and you're going to glue him right on top, right in the middle. And I don't really like the way that he is situated, and that's the way that the original one was. So what I'm gonna do is I want him to sit up a little bit taller than the way that he is right now. So take a couple of these darker blocks and I'm going to put them underneath this creepy cloth. So that he stands a little bit taller behind the captured skeleton fairy. So that he's not just like that. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna glue, I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna glue this one down onto the main piece. Alright, so you may need a couple more than just two. We're gonna start with two and see how tall that makes him. So we got two right here. I think two might be perfect. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and fold his legs back so they're out of my way. Glue snot out of the way. test to see if that is tall enough to where, perfect. There we go. Before we glue him in place, I want to put down some more of that creepy cloth so it covers the blocks that we just put. So you can take your creepy cloth, fold it over, and you can even kind of push around. Y'all see what I'm doing? Probably not. Push around the, put some glue right there. Sorry guys, I don't know when it stopped recording. Can't tell. So anyway, what I did was I just glued some blocks down, and I just made it where he stood up a little better than what he was standing. So and now I'm just gluing down that extra creepy cloth, and I'm gonna take some extra moss just because I think it looks better to just put a little bit of moss in random spots. And I also grabbed one of these little skull heads because I think it looks cool, and I think it would look cool to be kind of sitting right out front. Right about there. Put him right in there. I also got a bag of those from the Dollar Tree. Again, not for this project, but did get it from the Dollar Tree. Alright. Grab some of this greener moss. A little bit back here. Almost like some trees. Alright guys, this is the final product. So this is the captured skeleton fairies. And I just added some moss and a giant skull head around. So I hope you guys like it. If so, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more stuff like this, because there are more coming, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!